Okay, so you've decided where your playbook is going to live, and now we want to talk to you about how to structure it. What we see out in the wild here at Imaginate is a lot of playbooks failing, not because people don't want to use them. It's not that you don't want a system, but it's because your playbook is organized like the kitchen jump drawer. It is a hot mess. So today we're going to fix that for you. In this video, it's all about information architecture. Now, you might be sitting there going, oh, Amanda, that sounds gross and boring. Yes, it does. Also, it's how we structure the playbook so that people can find things fast. And we have a saying around here, systems are sexy. So as much as that sounds like something that could put you to sleep, I want you to get excited because when you get this right, people will be able to find things, they'll stop asking you, and things will really start to get simpler and scalable in your business. Playbooks aren't helpful if they're technically there and people can't find things. So our goal is simple. If someone can't find what they need in 3 clicks, our structure needs an overhaul. Okay? That's the test. Now, your structure should have 4 main sections or pillars. Think about them as the main rooms in your house. We're ditching the junk drawer. Now we're talking about the main rooms in our house. First and foremost, we have our business DNA. That is who we are, what we stand for, how we make decisions, how we get things done, right? So think vision, mission, core values, our culture, all of those types of things. Secondly, we have people. So think your org chart, roles, responsibilities, position descriptions, who takes ownership for what in the business. The third room is policies. So the rules of the road, our standards, our expectations, all that more human resources type stuff. And then our processes, how we get things done, how work gets done, included standard operating procedures and workflows. Now, these 4 pillars cover the majority of what a team needs to operate without confusion so that they've got a solid system and process. Now, here we've got those boxes or those rooms. Now we have some rules to structure everything. Here are the rules that we use to keep things clean. Rule number 1, build for how people will look for information. They don't necessarily search by department. They'll search by what they're trying to do. So instead of thinking operations, for example, think how to onboard a client, how to process a refund, how to approve time off. Second rule, every page should answer 1 question. If a page is trying to do 10 things at once, you'll just confuse your team. No one's going to read it, and they're just going to come back to you with questions. Now, rule number 3, link, don't duplicate. If something belongs in one place, link to it. Don't copy it into 5 spots, and don't be afraid to link out to different pieces of software. So, for example, internally here at Imaginate, we build out all our flowcharts in Canva. So instead of having 75 different versions of it, we'll link out to a Canva document. This is how we avoid version confusion. It's how you keep things really, really simple. And so there's one source of truth, which we always talk about. So clean structure that works for pretty much every business. Top level is your business playbook. Then we've got our business DNA, people, policies, processes. The next thing I'll add, and we'll talk about that in a future video, is training paths. Right? Now, this is optional, but super powerful, and I recommend it to everybody. Now, if we dip inside processes, depending on your business, you would have things like sales, delivery, operations, finance, people and culture, tools and technology. And then inside each of those, that's where you keep your standard operating procedures and your workflows. Now, your action step for today is super simple. Create your 4 core pillars. Add placeholders under each. You don't even need to worry about adding any content yet. Now, I want to give you to give yourself a pat on the back because this is the part that most people skip. But structure is what makes your life easier as you go through this process of building your playbook. Now, in the next video, We're going to cover naming conventions so that your playbook becomes super searchable and clean, not chaotic. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one.